What losing your wig on a roller coaster looks like.
Oh. Oh. There it goes. Ever worried that your hair system might fly off like a wig in the wind? Well, today we're going to bust that myth. Now, how are we going to do that? In this video, I'm going to be talking with you about how grip can keep yours in place no matter what. And if after this explanation you still don't believe me, I'm going to show you some videos which prove it. A lot of people think that hair systems are exactly like wigs. Unfastened, loose, don't hold. Maybe you've seen a video of a female attaching a full cap wig and you notice that there's effectively nothing holding it on. Well, hair systems are quite different in that respect. Now, women's wigs, sometimes they do use glue. I've seen women, Chloe Bean being one of the massive influencers, she does tend to use glue on her wig, but quite a few, they tend to actually not use any sort of bond at all. They tend to use sort of like these elastic bands which are within the wig that give it a sort of snug, comfortable fit. But the attachment is nowhere near as secure as a hair system. Would I wear a full cap wig jumping out of a plane? No chance it would come flying off. However, I feel pretty confident wearing a hair system that it would stick on. And if you stick around till later in this video, you'll see exactly why. Now, a key advancement and technology in modern hair systems are adhesives. We do have adhesives that work, and they work really well, and they're designed specifically for hair systems. They're not for your DIY jobs around the house. They're specifically made and tailored for hair systems. So not only do they bond well, but they are designed to be kind to your skin so as to reduce the risk of you developing rashes, itching, and so on and so forth. Now, the two most common adhesives used are glue. This is Ghost Bond, and tape. This is Walker lace frontal tape. But I've actually used it on poly before. It's really, really good. The great things about these as well, not only that they hold hair systems in place, they're virtually invisible, giving hair systems a real natural appearance. It's also important to note that polys and lace, which are the two most common bases, they actually contour to the shape of the scalp nowadays for a much snugger fit. Didn't used to be that way, but this is how far technology has come. Now I'm going to show you a few brief videos of, firstly, one of my friends actually, he's a hair system wearer, Michael Joseph, actually skydiving wearing a hair system. And the next video is actually me when I went to the windiest part of the UK wearing nothing but my hair system. Obviously I was wearing clothes. It was just glue.
How was it?
Left turn at Mars.
Did you have fun?
Oh, it was great. It was super good. We did.
So this is my friend Michael Joseph. He's got his own YouTube channel. I really recommend you check it out because he makes some really great hair system content. But you can see here he was wearing a bandana. I would do exactly the same if I dived out of a plane. But you can see the hair system is still fully bonded to his hair, to his head, pardon me. And he's just jumped from like 20,000 feet or something. So it just shows that bonds nowadays are so good that they can literally tolerate the most extreme of conditions. So guys, this is me from a couple of years ago now, at a place called Beachy Head, which is Seven Sisters. It's on the south coast of the UK. It's one of the windiest, it probably is the windiest spot because it's pretty elevated. You're between land and the English Channel, so you get a really stiff breeze. Actually, the video itself doesn't do justice to how windy it was. I got knocked over quite a few times, but I'll show you the kind of punishment that the hair system can take in, again, very windy conditions.
Perfect environment but harsh winds, and that's why I chose this plate. Old now, and it's still holding absolutely fine. Just feels like part of my sort of scalp anyway. Look, I can even pull on it and it's still very, very tightly glued to my head.
So this was a Mirage System, if memory serves me right. This is going back 2 years. It's an ultra thin skin. You can see there's no lifts whatsoever. There's no lifts whatsoever because the glue is doing its job. Memory serves as well, I hadn't actually bonded this for about a week before. You might want to check out this video once you get to the end of this current video to see the whole thing. And a bonus video for any of you who weren't convinced by the first two videos. So this was a video made by Hair for All. They're a hair system provider in the UK, and this is one of their customers, and he is just bombing it down a motorway. Now, I'm not sure how legal filming yourself whilst driving is, but he's doing it to prove a point that hair systems are very, very, very securely fastened.
I'm going to get to 60 and see how the hair system does in high speeds with the roof down. I Okay, so hitting 60 now. Probably see the hair blown around. Windows are all down. I'm pretty exposed here, to be honest. I'll sit me out the window. Head above. Probably see it blown around a little bit.
Anyone still not convinced? I mean, you know, I don't know what bond that gentleman was wearing, and I don't know what bond Michael was wearing, but in my one I was wearing Ghost Bond, which is water-based adhesive. It's supposed to be one of the lighter ones. It doesn't generally hold as well as, you know, your Walker's Ultra Hold or whatever. So it just shows that you don't even need to have a really strong bond, but the way these systems are made and the way the bonds are created now, you should never have any worries about being in a windy situation, skydiving, going swimming, and the thing coming up, or even the thing lifting. But do you guys still have any concerns? Do you still think you might be one of the unlucky ones? Not that there are with hair systems, but do you still have that fear? The first thing I'd encourage you to do is to actually challenge those fears. Actually challenge those fears by actually going out and doing something. Going out and challenging one of those belief systems that you might have. It might just be going swimming and putting your head underwater. It might be going to a really windy cliff or whatever just to test it out. But I'm pretty confident that you'll come out of it unscathed. If this did ease your worries, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done yet. We're growing a really nice tribe here at Hair System DIY. If you'd like to see the full videos of the clips of what I showed earlier, the one where I'm actually getting my head blown off, that is coming up on the screen right now, and also I'm putting up Michael's video, the full video, so you can watch the whole thing. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope this video has helped put some of your minds at rest. Heck, maybe it's encouraged you to take that leap and get yourself a hair system. 15% off. Don't forget that discount that I've negotiated with LaVivid. Check out their website, the best hair systems on the internet, and I'll speak with you very soon.